No. Yeah. Echo Volume 3. I mean, Chris, I've talked about this before. I have done live streams where I've talked about every shot that I'm doing and describing what I'm doing. But for me at least, I've found when I do it, it distracts. Doing an instructional video is one thing, and I'm happy to do that. But if I'm sitting here trying to perform and set a record, I can't be talking. It's just going to completely take me out of the flow of what I'm doing. I know because I've tried it. The other thing it does when I talk too much, I start seeing too much. You have to be able to shoot. You can't stand here and go through a debate of what's the best shot, because there isn't the best shot. You'll have two opportunities or three. You could go this way or that way, and it's not wrong to go one way or the other. But if you talk about it too much, then I'm like, and I don't know what, and I'm not able to make my decisions. Sometimes there's a very clear, oh, this is the correct shot. But more often than not, no, there's more than one way to go. And so if I'm talking about it, then I can't decide, and it just slows it way down and all that. So, I mean, I've talked about this before. That's why I'm not talking about every shot. This is not an instructional video. This is me trying to perform to a high standard that I've set for myself. Those are two different things. That said, I'll do it on the first rack, and we'll see what happens. But I'm not necessarily going to be thorough. I do talk sometimes. You've watched it. Even though I say I'm not going to talk, I do say some things sometimes. But I will talk some. And if I feel like it's affecting me too much, then I won't. But literally, I'm not going to try and teach. What I'll do right now is simply verbalize the thoughts that are in my head, which doesn't work because you can think much faster than you can talk. And that's probably why it's difficult to do, because it just slows you down and takes you out of rhythm. But I haven't done it in a while, so I will give it a try. I'll try it. Let's try it. 5 racks only. I did real well last night. I had 2 runs. First and second innings were both over 50 points. That's cool. And then I couldn't keep the mental fortitude, whatever you want to call it. So let's see how we do today. This is the break shot I've been standing up recently, and all it is high right. Cue ball curves off the rack, bottom rail, up, back up. I'm not going to try. I'm going to tell you what. I'm not going to tell you why. I'm just going to try and relate the thoughts that are in my head a little bit. Here we go, inning number 1. That one burrowed through. No break ball, so I'm initially looking immediately for making a break ball. And I'm going to shoot the 1 and try and bump the 7 over, knowing that I have the 6 to shoot next no matter what. That didn't work well. I had to hit it more of a glancing blow, so it's not a break ball. But I still have balls here, and I have the 15. These 2 balls could go there if the 15's gone, but since I'm planning on keeping the 15 for later, I'm going to have to do something with these probably. So now you look at your shots. I've got the 4. That's a terrible shot. I have the 6. I have the 7. 6 need to be cleared to get rid of these. 2 and the 3 both go here. I mean, what you want to do is get this angle on the 3 to bump the 2 over, but those are in the way. So these 2 are the issue. And I'd like to move them or deal with them without moving the 15. I mean, from here on the 14, I can bump them, but I'm not guaranteed a shot. But I do have the 2 and the 5 in the side. If I shoot the 14 and bump these and don't get a shot, I'll have one of those that way. So you have to try something. I don't really have the right angle to get good on that. But I'm going to shoot this, well, see, now I'm thinking about too many possibilities because I'm verbalizing things. If I wasn't talking, I already would have shot. I would have shot 2 or 3 balls already. Because you can also shoot the 6 and come over here, but then you're only going to have the 15 next to shoot. So I can't, I can't talk and do it at the same time. I just can't. There's no way to get down there to do that, so that was a dumb shot. So now I'm going to go 6-4. And that was bad. I needed to stay low on the rail. This is bad being up here. I need to be down here. So I can force follow and try and move the 10. I already mentioned I'll have one of these balls in the side. So I think it's worthwhile. And except that I didn't hit either one. Well, now we're just. Does the 11 go? No, the 11 doesn't go. So that's the whole rack is these two balls. Everything else is not an issue at all. So an angle on the 2 or the 3 this way gets you into those, but you want to preserve one for insurance in the side. And I can't get there right now. Unless if I can come over here. Oh, let's shoot the 5 and get there. Yeah, so I can't talk and shoot at the same time. It just fucking, I'm sorry, I can't. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I can't talk and shoot at the same time. I can analyze a rack after I've shot it, and then that's what I do in my rack of the week every summer. It just completely, I can't do it. I'm sorry, this is not an instructional video. This is a performance video, something completely different. So I'm not counting that rack, because I can't shoot and talk at the same time. I'm just going to play. This is rack number 1, just playing. $13. See, I got to deal with the 5-10, so now I'm trying to use the 9 to get over there safely. Which means this angle to try and bump the 10, knowing I have the 1 or the 12. Because the 11 is the break ball. I could actually do it now. No, I've got too much angle right now. And it's going to be hard to hit the 10. I got to hit the 5, so I got to go through the balls. Could have turned out nicer, but I'm okay. These two are blocked. This blocks that. But I get on the 5, get on the 10, then these go. But right now, I just need to make a ball and get the cue ball back in line. So I might hit the 7, I might not. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Get that ball. Now you need to deal with this. I don't mind going this way, actually. That's fine. 5 goes in the corner or the side or that side, so you leave the 5. Shoot the 1. 5's your key ball, probably, but doesn't have to be. But now there's 6 balls left, so now you need a specific pattern. No more generalities. This ball's fine for a key ball as well. So minimal cue ball movement is 1 ball, hold, 5, 10, 7, 15, 12. Notice the cue ball is not touching a rail, just boop, 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 boop. So you want the 7 in the corner, then you have all kinds of margin for error for getting on that 15. And the best thing is to have this angle. You don't need straight, you don't need this angle. You just go to the rail and on the 15, right where you need to be. You use your feet and go look. So definitely want to be below this ball. And I can do all kinds of things to get perfect on the 15, on the 12 rather. So I'm just going to draw it. I really like, you want this angle. You don't want to be here because then it's touchy trying to float the cue ball. But if you're here, then you can go to the rail with spin and you can control it. And I don't think I can get there. Unless I go all the way to the head rail. Okay. Yeah, so I got the wrong angle. Now I got to play the delicate shot. Actually, I'm straight enough I can hold it. So I talked a little bit there, but not as much. If I don't talk as much, just not why, just what I'm doing. Maybe I can get away with it. So the object ball is 3 ball diameters from the rack. So sighting it is irrelevant. You can't control it. Just get through just make the ball, get through the ball. Make sure you get top spin on the cue ball. Perfect. Got a break ball. I'll have an angle on the 14 after shooting the 2 to bump the 15, but I have no follow-up shot, so that's not going to work. But I could bump the 6, which will then send the cue ball that way, and then they're open balls. But that's going to be tough. I got to make sure I get off the rail. Or I could shoot the 14 now, but that moves my break ball, so I don't want to do that. So I got to get to the rail. I cannot be on the rail. I have to be off the rail here. I need to shoot at the bottom of the cue ball. That's marginally acceptable. So now just into the 6 softly, and I'm going to have balls this way, or something there, or the 5 back this way. Into the 6 here. And that's why I don't like talking. I hit that way harder than I needed to also. Way harder. Cue ball's supposed to be like right here. I'm not going to talk. It takes me out of my game. I can't do it. That was inning one. Yeah, I'm completely knocked out of my rhythm now. I want to stop the stream and come back in 10 minutes and start over. That's how I feel. So here's how I look at it. When you go to a tournament, it is never ever going to be ideal, perfect conditions just for lovely OU. The rest of the tournament doesn't care two bits that you walked in the door. It's never going to be perfect for you. Sometimes it's going to be better than others, of course. But you always have to play within yourself and not worry about the other things. And so that's what I'm dealing with now. I just created adversity for myself. So I'm accepting the challenge to relinquish that to ancient history and play the way that I want to play for the next 3 innings. Because it counts. I'm playing Road to 200 tonight, so this is my only daily 50 today. So I have 3 innings now to try and run 50. I accept the challenge. That doesn't count because I didn't make the ball. But I'm getting there. I accept the challenge. Well, eight ball. low. Should have used the other ball. Uh-oh, I got the wrong angle. Yeah, I got the wrong angle. Okay. A little hard. I wanted to get straight in on the 14, but it's so hard, I didn't want to be on the rail. I like what I did. I ended up short, so I could purposefully go up table and come back down. But I came back here, and I need to come back here. Then I get the right angle on the 5. There's your talking. There's your explanation. You know what else? I played area position off the 1 because I know from here I'll have this ball in the side or that ball in the corner. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have said, no, I don't want to play zone. I want to play exactly this angle on this ball, because then I could just go to the rail and have a straight in stop shot on this ball and I'm on the 5. So when I shoot the 1, no zone position, play for a specific spot. That's probably what I should have done. All right, 8. Close. Close, I didn't quite have it. This came up yesterday and I did pretty good with it. This ball is above the other one, so I'm not going to hit it as long as I get good draw. But I can't let it slide and spin up. I have to draw. Then I know I'm going to have too much spin and come way up here, but I don't want to come that far, obviously. But obviously you don't want this shot, but if it comes up, you want to handle it. Yeah, that's much better. That's 1,000 times better. All right, I got 2 more tries. That's a huge lesson, though. Huge. So you want me to talk? I'll talk a little bit. Either of these can be a key ball for the other one is break ball, right? But I'd love that to be my K2 because a stop shot, boom, right? So I'm shooting the 1, and I'm just repeating what I just said, but I might demonstrate it. So I shot the 1 with follow, knowing that I'm going to come here and I'll have a shot either on that or on that. This is probably like here. Now I'm realizing that's wrong. I want this angle on the 10. So all I got to do is pocket the ball and the cue ball goes to the rail, boom, straight in on the 15. So when I shoot the 1, I'm not coming up here, right? Because that gave me the wrong angle on the 10 or a difficult angle. So instead I'm going to add a little spin because then I'll go here and come off this rail like this and have that angle. And I hit it bad. I have almost exactly the same position. And I'll tell you what, well, no, I still have that angle. It's the right shot. I have a little more angle. I can actually draw to the rail and then out. Whereas before I didn't have this angle. I could only draw back this way. So it's really delicate getting to right to this spot. Yeah, and that's no good. That's no good at all. So if you get this angle, I was kind of over the rail, so it was touchy. I'll tell you what the best shot is in hindsight now. That's the shot. Just shoot it in the corner. You don't need the 15 in the side. Look at this. Now I got my angle on my key ball. See? So you can't be obsessed. That's lesson number 2. Don't be obsessed with this ball in the side. Sometimes, if you don't have a good way to get there, it's better to play for the corner. But it'd be better to get the correct angle on the 13. Yeah, now I'm all messed up. I just want to do it once. I have 2 more tries in the daily 50. But I don't mind doing this because I'm learning as well. Okay, so the shot line's here, right? I want to be below the shot line. Even if I'm on the rail, I'll be okay. But I don't want to be on the rail. So I'm trying to hit the rail here. Because from that angle in equals this angle out. And then just a speed control to stay under the shot line. That's what you're doing when you're shooting this ball. Like that. That's how you shoot that shot. And it's very simple. Look at that. Very simple. Now, I don't have to go to the rail. I mean, I could. You can go to the rail and a little bit of spin just to make sure you come up to the center table. Or you could play your speed control and just stun it. Whichever is you're most confident in. Given I've got a shallow angle here. You don't want to come too far, because if your cue ball stops here, now you've lost your pattern. But from here, look at that. I'm right on my cue ball. So that's what I should have done. And I've mentioned in recent daily 50s that, man, when you get to your end pattern, the last 5 balls or so, you better slow down and make sure you have a specific pattern. And I broke that rule, that when I shot this one ball, I didn't have a specific pattern. I just played zone, and that's bad. For an end pattern, that's no good. All right, so there's some talking. How about that? That's helpful. That helped me too. And I know when I verbalize those things, then it becomes more ingrained in your brain, so you'll remember it when it comes up a week later than when you're playing. All right, I have 2 more chances. Here we go. Two problems on an up table ball and one sort of okay break shot. 12 goes. Okay. Okay, came too far. I'm going to just do this. No insurance. I've got to knock the 13 out and slide down here for the 6. And I missed it completely. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See what talking gets me? I just screw up all the time when I talk too much. I'm getting tough tonight. $11. Oh, well, I hit it good. It just didn't yield anything. Looks like the 5 in the corner off the 8. That's all I have. I have the 4, 11, 4, 9, 11 combination. Good luck with that one. And it goes probably once in a while. All right, 5 in the corner. Five in the corner. Nope, a little too much. I want to keep playing. I just, but I didn't do it. I didn't get my 5. That's the way it is. Something in my shaft. Okay, well, I'm going to be on tonight, 7 o'clock, 10 innings. See if I can maintain a 30 BPI over 10 innings. So that was terrible. That's a throwaway. That's just awful. It's so weird how that can happen after last night I had a really good session. All right, I'm not going to dwell on it. Short one today. I was out of think for whatever reason. I'm not going to make any excuses, and I'm going to play better tonight. I got projects going on, but like I said, no excuses. So 7 o'clock tonight, I'm going to play good. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.